Hello, welcome to Southern California's CMAA production of construction management. Presenting to you today includes myself. I'm Matt McMenamin. I'm a professional engineer in the state of California, Washington, and Arizona. I'm a vice president at Hill International, and I have a Bachelor of Science degree in civil engineering at Cal State Long Beach. I've worked in all areas of civil and construction profession. This includes being an inspector, resident engineer, construction manager, and finally program manager in the industry. Rick?
Thank you, Matt. My name is Rick Mead. I am also a professional engineer. I am a senior executive officer at Los Angeles Metro. My education is Matt is in the engineering field. I have a Bachelor of Science degree in civil engineering and also a Master of Construction Management from Stanford University. My role at Metro is that I oversee a program that is the Measure M Rail Transit Program. Consists of a number of projects, a number of large rail projects in the dollar amount of approximately $20 billion. Having a great time with this role at Metro, and look forward to spending a lot more time doing the same.
Thank you, Rick. And last but not least, Rebecca.
Hello, everyone. I'm Rebecca Jones. I'm the CEO of Safe Construction Management. I've been in the construction management industry for 30 years. I can't believe it. And 29 of those years, I've been the head of the firm that I founded, and that is SafeWork CM. I'm a fellow of CMAA and the past chair of the national organization. I'm not a technical person at all, but I have an MBA from Pepperdine University. It's nice to be here with you today.
Thank you, Rebecca. Okay, so who is CMA? Well, CMA is the Construction Management Association of America. We're a premier professional organization serving the country, and made up of construction leaders, owners, and contractors serving the construction industry. Mostly made up of professional volunteers and tasked with collaboration in building more efficient projects. We have 29 regional and student chapters at colleges and universities in the LA area. So our mission at Construction Management Association of America is to promote and enhance leadership, professionalism, and excellence in managing and developing construction of projects and programs. We also educate and certify potential and current construction managers and utilize best management practices of the construction projects. So what is construction management? Well, maybe the better question is, what do construction managers do? Well, for starters, we work with owners, we work with architects and engineers and contractors and stakeholders or end users on the projects we do. We have a series of core principles as construction managers, such as project management, cost management, sustainability, risk management. These are all areas you can see here that we deal in and have core principles. Where do construction managers fit in? Well, we act as technical representatives and advisors. We may run entire projects for an owner or provide specialized services. We act as liaisons between owners, designers, contracts, and other entities. We also oversee consultant designs and perform constructability reviews or value engineering. We keep records for projects or programs, and we manage a contractor payment process and contract changes. So some of the services we provide here, we can provide alternative project delivery. We also do claims and commissioning services, cost management. There's a whole slew of things we do here that people can be a part of in this industry, and it's very interesting work. But now I'd like to have Rick talk a little more about why entities and agencies and owners hire construction managers. Rick?
Great, thank you, Matt. So, why do agencies and owners hire construction managers? CMs add so much value to the work that's ongoing. They act as the owner's representative, trusted representative. They maintain schedules and budget. Their primary one of the primary concerns for construction management is to maintain quality. Safety is another one, And to manage different types of projects and deliverables is something that construction managers do on a daily basis. We administer contracts and a number of other items that we do every day. So the types of projects that construction managers become involved in are many. The building construction side of it, the construction managers look at residential, commercial, and institutional type of buildings. We also are involved in infrastructure, so heavy civil, highways, and rail systems. And then we also are involved in the industrial market. So if you look at this slide, there are many, many types of projects that construction managers get involved with, and it keeps the work very interesting. So why should you become a construction manager is the construction managers lead construction projects, and we are utilizing the highly technical skills that we bring to the table. We interact with professionals in all fields of the design and construction on a daily basis, and the work requires a full understanding of projects from the initial or the development phase to closeout of the project. So, should construction managers expect on the job? We are expected to apply strong organizational skills. We are a part of a team that manages the entire project. We manage frequent meetings, sometimes as chair of those meetings, and we maintain a consistent flow of communications between all parties on a construction project. So let's see what Serena Carvajal has to say about her construction management experience as an intern.
I would say, for one, you have to be really motivated to be in this career. And for me, telling somebody, I guess I would describe, a piece of advice, right? So a piece of advice I would give them is don't give up. Keep going forward. It might be a little bit difficult in the beginning because you're exposed to so many people, so many different problems out in the job site that it's okay. Take it one step at a time. And there's so many different resources out there, so many different employees, different management that want to help you. So just ask for help if you need it. And that's how you will grow in the construction industry.
So as you can see from Serena's discussion, she's involved in a very complex, very interesting project. Some of the other things that construction managers do is they guide and educate the team members. And that includes contractors, consultants, and clients. We take ownership of the project. We provide consistency in scope, budget, and schedule, and again, quality of the project. We bring lessons learned with us to the job, and then take those lessons learned that grow upon each other to the subsequent project and the subsequent project. So lessons learned is a very important aspect of what construction management bring to the table. So construction managers do many things to make designs a reality. And certainly we take pride in our accomplishments. And the integration of technology and other advancements in the field of reporting and project controls becomes very important. We work on multiple projects during our careers, and it's like changing jobs every few years. And so it gives us an opportunity to experience many different types of jobs and many different functions within those jobs. So let's see what intern David Tran has to say about his construction management experience.
That's what happened to me. I kind of first started in design, the design kind of section of engineering. And, I kind of liked it. You applied a lot of what you know from what you learn in college to the actual professional kind of your professional career. But there was a lot of things that I think a lot of people can relate to. Like if you're starting in design, you're not going to be communicating with a lot of people. You're really kind of crunching out the numbers for your more senior staff at that company. So you do not interact a lot, and I feel like during that phase of my career, like your opinion doesn't really count a lot of the times. Like you're really a product of what you produce calculation wise. So for me, that's how I feel when I was in design, and how I got my transition to the industry was like, so I was on this big design project, and I needed somebody to kind of see it during construction and kind of provide responses right away, because the delay in the response from the questions from the contractor could mean delays on the project. So I was out there, with the inspectors, with the field engineers, with the contractors, and to me, like, man, this is awesome. Like I'm not here like always behind a desk.
There are some other benefits of being a construction manager that maybe you haven't considered. One of the benefits of being a construction manager is that you really master your understanding of the complete construction process from beginning to closeout and beyond. The other benefit of being a construction manager is that you get to market yourself and your industry to agencies and private clients and to peers in the industry. It's always good to make those relationships. Finally, another benefit of being a construction manager is that oftentimes you'll find yourself in a seller doer role, which is interesting. Not only do you sell the project to your client, but then you get to jump in and do it and make good on all the promises that you made. When you're a construction manager, you have an ability to reach higher level management and leadership roles. So if you want to climb the corporate ladder or even start your own business, you can. You'll have a variety of clientele, including agencies of the local, state, and federal government, private parties, legal industry, international companies, and even the federal government, including the military. Training others in the industry is a big part of what being a construction manager means, and giving back to the industry that has given you such a great profession. How to get started in construction management? Well, of course, you would take classes and seminars in the field of construction management, and if you want, get a degree in construction management that's offered at many universities. The other thing you can do is join your local chapter of CMAA and network with the people that go to CMAA events that include industry professionals, leaders, and probably the person that will give you your next job. You can become an intern and work on big, important projects with a large, medium, or small firm that's providing these services. And you can also look for a mentor that will help you rise in this career. So, as I said previously, you can obtain a degree in engineering, architecture, or construction management. That's a really good thing to do. Then become a CMIT and work towards your CCM certification. Finally, it's important to be a good communicator. Say what you mean and mean what you say. Let's see what intern Marina Young Myers has to say about being an intern.
Regarding internships, I actually think that my internship is what got me hired, because having that on my resume as 1.5 to 2 years real world experience already on my resume by the time I graduated, when I put that in front of my future employer, it was a big, big check mark.
So, construction management career options that you have out there. You can work for agencies and management firms, architectural firms, engineering firms, top four, big four out there. There's all kinds of places where construction managers can work in the industry. And it's limitless types of projects and resources that you'll be exposed to during that kind of work. So, how do you get started in construction management? Well, a couple statistics here. According to Indeed.com, the average salary for a new construction manager with just less than a year's experience can be upwards of 69,000 in California, with 5 years of experience averaging 130 plus. And some averages go 150 plus. So it's a good amount of money to start into this industry. Average for architects started about 64,000 in comparison in Orange County and 65 in LA County. Average civil engineers in LA County command about 65,000 per year based on and moved up to 75,000 and higher in a couple of years. So it doesn't take long to get well embedded in a very uh, interesting industry. So you want to build your resume and tailor it for each position you seek. This is extremely important to get a job. Have a colleague review your resume. Put some eyes on your resume and see if there's any errors or typos or anything on there. Make sure, make contacts and be an intern wherever you can. This is the best way to learn the industry, is to actually have boots on the ground and actually see what the work is all about. And work hard to be successful. Do your research. Understand the terminology. I can't underestimate that. That terminology is a big part of this. If people hear you speaking the right language, you're going to be much more successful in this industry. And of course, ask lots of questions. It's the old saying, there are no dumb questions. But try to know possible answers before you ask them. Don't just come in ignorant. Try to guess at what you think the answer might be and just verify that from your responses. I'd like to turn this back to Rick to talk about the career progression.
Thank you, Matt. Well, so as Matt said, one of the things that you will have as a construction manager the opportunity to do is to build your resume and to get experience. And there are so many opportunities within the field to get involved with different things that build your knowledge and build your expertise. So, for example, in the graphic, this is for an agency construction management. If you look at the bottom rung, there are a number of opportunities that you can become involved with to gain experience as a quality assurance inspector, cost estimator, office engineer, contract admin, and then move up to the next level. Senior cost estimator, senior schedule analyst. So many opportunities there to gain experience and hone your knowledge. And then continuing to move up off through the ranks as a full construction management manager, project controls manager, and then from there go to chief, director, program executive, and then corporate executive. So the sky is the limit. So in the next slide, the same progression, that opportunity that you had with an agency may be available or will be available for on the private side. So same idea: build your resume, build your knowledge, build your networks so that you know a lot of people in the industry. And so you move from the field engineer and estimator, junior scheduler, up through assistant project manager, senior scheduler, project manager, and then all the way up to corporate executive. As you gain more and more experience through your career. And with that, I'll turn it back over to Matt to bring us home.
Thank you, Rick. So, with any career, you want to be challenged and have a purpose. If you like working with all the challenges resulting from designing construction and seeing things in the final product getting built, this is the profession for you. The work is a great mix of office and field work, and it makes the job very rewarding and very interesting. It's also exciting to see things being built. You also leave a legacy. Seeing your accomplishments in physical materials leaves you with a legacy benefiting others, almost beyond your lifetime. And that's pretty cool. And the final points I'd like to make is be sure to join CMAA as a student member, attend our annual hiring fair, and also sign up for scholarships and internships. And applications are due after the winter break. And apply for summer internships. Also, you can contact me if you have any questions at mattheadmamin@hillintl.com for more information. And also be sure to visit our chapter website at www.cmaasc for Southern California.org. And with that, I'd like to wish you a wonderful day and most success in your career. Thank you.